Step number one, before you even think about cleaning and organizing, make sure that you're well hydrated. Get a big glass of water with some fresh lemon and lime and healthy snacks. I have some dried mango. Go ahead and clean out that fridge. If you have fruit and vegetables in there, just put it on a plate and snack on that while you're cleaning. So it's less of a tedious process. You're relaxed, you're not hungry. Go ahead and get started with the easiest task, cleaning our cutting boards. I have coarse salt and lemon. This is butcher salt, which has a little bit of rosemary in it, but you can just use plain coarse salt and scrub your board, and that's going to get it very clean. Once it's dry, you just want to season it with coconut oil. I have this stick, I want to say I got it from Etsy. I've had it for a really long time. It has coconut oil and orange, but you don't have to go out and get that. Just use a cloth dipped in coconut oil, and that's going to help to preserve the life of your boards. Your garbage disposal can get pretty nasty, especially during the holiday season. Buy yourself some 99-cent white vinegar, pop some lemon and lime into an ice cube tray, pour it over, and freeze. Some other things I like to do to keep my kitchen smelling really good are oils. I tend to use oils and melts over candles because I'm a little bit forgetful, and I will most likely, especially when a lot of family or people are over, walk away and possibly burn down the whole house. So we'll stick to our oil melts. This one doesn't overheat, which I like. I put it on in the morning and I can turn it off as late as like 7 o'clock at night and it's perfectly fine. It's actually a candle in the center there, and that candle melts into an oil and it has a built-in fan, and the fan is going to push that scent all around your kitchen. And I bought a lot of things from Bath & Body Works, like their candles and their, plug-in things and stuff like that, and they never work. I really like this brand because it's really affordable, definitely not expensive, and the scents are really concentrated. And this is one of their wall plug-ins that they have. I just thought it was really cool because it's shaped like a mason jar, and I think they have one in turquoise too, but I got this white one. And the good thing about this, you can get those little oil melts anywhere, but they have this really good one, the vanilla chai. I love that one. It smells nice and cozy, just like the holidays. And the vanilla pear. Now this one is just a regular candle that they sell. You put it in the base and there's a light that goes over it, and the light melts it into an oil. And it just melts a little bit at a time. Again, these don't overheat, which I love, and they have a really concentrated scent. So I put this one in my family room. I'll do the other one in the kitchen, and then the other one you can do in the bathroom. One of the best ways to keep your kitchen really spotless is to clean your floor every single time after you cook. So I'll usually go ahead while my floor is still dry, sweep it down with a broom and a dustpan. After that, power up my steamer and get some all-natural floor cleaner. And I just put the cleaner all over the floor and then power the steamer right on top. The thing is freaking amazing. It just does it at a really high heat. I feel like it just gets rid of all the bacteria, and even when you're sweeping, you might miss a little breadcrumb or some herbs here and there. This is just gonna get everything off your floor and keep it spotless, like you could eat off of this floor. And it makes cleaning the floor fun instead of a tedious task. You guys will see in a minute. It's just like really loud and powerful. It's just a cool little toy. I won't get into the whole cleaning routine part too much because I don't want to bore you to death, but I buy these sponges on Amazon. I like them because they sell them in big packs. They're really cheap. I think they're like $6 or something. They're really tiny when you get them, and then you run them under the water and they're going to expand. And that's a great thing to have in your house. Of course, sponges do attract much bacteria when you're cleaning a lot, so you want to toss them as quick as possible and use a fresh one. These are good to have on hand, keep in stock. Enough with the cleaning nonsense. On to the spices. For my sweet stuff, I always keep in cocoa powder, cinnamon, and vanilla extract. You don't necessarily have to have vanilla beans, but as long as you have a good quality vanilla extract, you can make a bread pudding or anything really quick for breakfast or even a dessert. Now for my spices, I was really excited about this. I did a project where I took all of my spices. I have probably 50 of them at least. And I got these mason jars. They're just 4-ounce mason jars. They're $12 for $8. Put my spices in there. It might seem like an extra step, but it streamlines everything. They're all in one place. You can fit more in a drawer. So I'll just pop these right in my drawer and I know where they are at all times. And for your oils and vinegars, you can pick up a cute container like this at really Target or Home Goods, any store, for like $5 or $6. And then you just put your oil and vinegar in there. Again, it streamlines them and you know where they are. Now, keeping in stock when you have relatives during the holiday, I would always have a pasta that you can make an entree out of. Like this rotini, you can do a baked pasta and a pasta for soup. Also always have like a couscous or a rice. Then you could just take a protein and a vegetable and you have a quick meal without having to order pizza. And it looks like you're very put together when you have family over. In your fridge, you just want to make sure that you have some celery, carrots, onions, and spinach, because with that you can make any kind of soup, especially with those turkey leftovers. Other pantry basics you should always have in stock are some chicken stock or broth. I usually keep about 4 containers, panko breadcrumbs, cannellini beans, and canned tomatoes. And last but not least, make sure you have plenty of tea. You can always welcome your guests with a warm cup of tea or wine. Wine is another one too. And then of course some coffee for breakfast in the morning and after dinner. I hope you guys enjoyed some of these quick tips. Hope you're not stressing during the holiday planning, and have a great season.